Okay, what up, ladies and gents? We're starting a little bit early today. I have some farming and testing to do, so I hope you guys will enjoy it. Let me just get this out there. Okay. Good. Hey, Rafi, Nikki, Finesse, Petro. How you doing, Nikki? Hope you're doing well. Okay, everything has been tweeted and started. I hope everyone's doing good. Yesterday night, we did discover that sharp precision shot, funnily enough, does best for Haley. Out of all the other characters. Now, a video will be on about this at a later time, but today I plan on just smacking things. So that is exactly what I'm gonna do. And of course, unfortunately, due to the fact that I have no evening stream, of course I'll be working on a ton of videos, so please do look forward to that as well. There's a lot to be done today. Hello, Tanjiro Nova. What up?
Have you completed preparations?
Good morning to you too. Finally got an endorsed legacy today. Nice. I'm doing alright. My streams will just alternate between like morning and night. So today's morning, right? So tomorrow will be a night stream instead. In between, I've got tons of video content to work on, and I'm also doing a couple of video jobs. So yeah, it ain't easy, but it'll go up and down, up and down. But that is how it goes. Now I'm about to do a more thorough test than we did yesterday, specifically on Haley with SPS. So yesterday we saw some interesting, very interesting results, but yeah. I'm gonna give it more of a whirl today. Also need to do a bit of farming in between. But that is what I'm doing. And of course, the findings from last night's stream will be published in a separate video, in its own separate video. Hey, Track. How's it going? If you'd like to join me for some slaying, you just let me know, pal. Hello, Milloud. How y'all doing today? Up to you. If you have stuff to do, that's totally okay. If you want to join in, totally okay. No worries at all. Well, of course I'm on the other side of the world, Finesse. Do you not know where I'm from, pal? You should know where I'm from. How is it having matchmaking difficulties? Y'all just saw that, right? I went private and it had matchmaking difficulties? Like, what?
Ready to undertake a void intercept
Ritter.
assignment.
How did it manage to have matchmaking difficulties in private? What? I'm so confused. Imagine not knowing where I'm from, Finesse. I'm doing good, yo-ho. Just enjoying my new discovery of how to abuse SPS on Haley. Although it's more of a style choice for other characters, on Haley it actually significantly performs better. Possibly because she's mag dumping in a very short period of time, but it is actually doing so well that I'm thinking of it as a very positive playstyle inclusion. Because yeah, you can basically one phase Dead Bride, which is hilarious. I'll put this in a YouTube short later today as well. There is a patch scheduled for today. That'll be today's video as well. That I'll deal with a little later.
Have you completed preparations?
Hello, Xenon and Saifuden, what up? I'm from a magical land with a sword with powers. I wish I was He-Man. Bro. If I was He-Man, I would say, by the power of Grayskull, I have the power! I don't know, man. I never actually look at the XP amount. If you feel that the XP amount is bugged or incorrect, right, what you can do is you can send a message to the devs. Let them know about your findings. They'll be the ones to decide because I genuinely don't know. I never check 250%. I never play 250% anymore, nor do I actually look at the actual XP. So little discoveries like this, Malout, I cannot confirm for you. I would actually suggest going to the devs directly, because there's literally no point in telling me. I would not know. And quite frankly, also, I am not the person to care about this. The person who should look into it should be the devs. Because for me, these kinds of differences are totally irrelevant. I don't care. No, I will not be checking it now. There is no point in me checking this, nor do I have a character to check it. So I would suggest go to your findings, go with your findings directly to devs. Don't ask me. Because even if I could confirm or deny it, I wouldn't be able to help. So anytime you see any kind of XP difference or whatever and you want to ask a question about it, go to devs. Go straight to devs, don't come to me. Because there's literally no point in telling me. I don't deal with any of this. And it would not affect what I do. Yeah, no problem. But this kind of thing, please do not ever contact me about it. Do not ever tell me about it. There's no point in telling me, because what the most that I can do is take a look at it and say, oh yeah, okay, great, so there's a difference. But if you want action taken or you want a true answer, go straight to devs, because telling me is pointless. What I deal with is things related to content. Anything related to the actual game, I cannot help you with. Don't forget that. No. Even if it's only you, just message devs directly. Doesn't matter. Even if it's only one person, it can indicate a bug in the system. So don't worry about it. Like I said, this is for them to deal with. No, it doesn't. Get smart. Don't know who told you that, but those who've been watching my stream should already know that it doesn't work together, because we tested it live. So if you're new to the streams, welcome. This is the only place to get real information. Walk Tightrope does not work together with Overwhelming Shield. This is common knowledge that everybody should know by now, because we've done the test several times. It does not work together. I have no idea what you're saying. When I change a build page, when you go on a what? Going okay, Trips. But yeah, it does not work together right now. Get smart. This is something that unfortunately a lot of people have been spreading. So I don't know if you're one of those that has been affected by it, but Walk a Tightrope does not work with Overwhelming Shield. A lot of people have been coming to me with queries about this over the last few days. It does not work together. You can actually check in the lab, and if you were to equip Overwhelming Shield and Walk a Tightrope, you can check your damage beforehand. You can check your damage immediately after. The best way is with a gun, because don't forget, Walk a Tightrope increases 30% firearm attack. It does not trigger. Walk a Tightrope triggers on a proportional basis. Alright? So and please listen in case any of you guys has been affected by this misinformation that's being spread recently. Walk a Tightrope is a proportional module. This means it only triggers when your HP percentage drops below a proportion. Now, a proportion is different from the actual HP amount. Proportion is a percentage of what your current HP is versus your max HP. Walk a Tightrope therefore will not trigger if you're using Overwhelming Shield, because your HP proportion is always 100%. Your HP amount is set as 1, but it is always set at 100%. Okay? So just be aware of this. This is something that we've tested multiple times. Okay, we can confirm this. You can confirm it for yourself in the lab. It's literally just 3 seconds. It should not do that. Get smart. Okay, look, tell you what, I've got a bit of time. Why don't I just go in and show you? I can do it very easily on Enzo. Unless there is a new bug in the system. Now this is content related, so I can do it. I'll switch over to Enzo. When you change the page of a build, for example, using boss build Lepic and you switch to the mobbing build and go on a mission, it does not change right away. No, it does change immediately. It changes immediately so long as you are in a location where you can change it, Mr. Pedro Ramos. So for example, if I were in town right now and I want to change from my shield build to like just some testing build, it will take place immediately. See, I'm on my setting build and I could go into the field and do it. So if you're not changing immediately, this means that this could indicate that you have a connection issue, or you're doing it in some place that you should not be changing your build. Because I can absolutely guarantee you, tell you what, I can prove this before I go anywhere else. I go to setting 3, all right? Just go into random location. Okay, public doesn't really matter. It could have been something else that you hit. It could have been the, for example, if you've got mental focus on your gun damage could increase because of that. You have to test it with a gun that has no mods on. So please remember that. If you test it on a mod that has a gun on, you're gonna have the issue. All right, so now that I'm in the field, you can see that my setting 3 has been applied. All right, so as soon as you change it in the field, even if I were to change it in the field right now, all right, it applies straight away. So I'm not quite sure what's going on with you, Pedro, but it sounds more like you're having a big connection issue. Because if it doesn't change right away, it's more of a connection issue on your end. That's okay, Doc. Welcome back. Anyway, get smart. We'll do the test right now, but just be aware that we've done this test multiple times. Do not fall for misinformation out there on the internet, okay? Only follow the information that I put out, because if I did not put out this specific information, all right, then it is literally not worth looking at. You should only ever follow the information that you hear here on the stream, because this is the only legitimate source. If you guys want other sources and things like that, you can try, but most of the time you will get misinformation or you will get lied to. Okay, and unfortunately that has been the history of the First Descendant, because a lot of creators are willing to do anything for viewership. Okay, let me go prove this right now. Congratulations, Goon Squad. And Demi as well, I think I missed that. Okay, now, in order to do a test of this, how do we do it? Let me show you. First and foremost, you have to equip a gun that has nothing on it, right? This is to ensure a fair test. However, if you choose a weapon with a high critical rate, you may also have problems and issues. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to put on the Python submachine gun right here. Okay, we're gonna go to a... Oh wait, this one has a lot of mods in it. I'll have to choose. Aha, the Excava. Okay, the Excava is a perfect piece of trash for this. Okay, great. So we're going to go to a blank slate, and it must be completely blank so that there's nothing that will actually transform or alter this in any way, shape, or form. Now, after that, what we'll do is we'll go to the Descendant modules here, and we'll put on Overwhelming Shield and Walk Tightrope. Okay? So this is how we're going to do it. First, we'll do it without Walk Tightrope, and we'll just measure the damage. So, we'll summon a Vulgus. Make it invincible. And of course, level 100. Spawn. Here you go. Okay, take a simple body shot. It's about 7,193. You can see that, right? 7,193 consistent. Okay. Restore yourself. Then, now we add in the Walk Tightrope. Assuming that there isn't any bugs since the last time I tested it, it should still be exactly the same. So let's test it. 7,193. So Walk Tightrope does not trigger. Alright, this is how you do a weapons test. This is how you do a module test. Alright, you ever want to test it yourself? This is the exact same system that I personally use. This is the exact same system you guys should always follow. If you want to check, if you want to really check, you know, for whether or not something is working or not working, this is how you do it. And this is how you can test the modules to see whether or not they work. Yeah. Okay, so I hope that proves it all to you guys. Once again, we've done this test multiple times in the past. You know, these kinds of combinations most of the time do not work. You cannot circumvent the system most of the time. There are some situations where you can. For example, Venom Injection absolutely does work, and so does Bionic Fuel. But Walk Tightrope is a proportional module as opposed to Bionic Fuel and Venom Injection, which are deduction modules. So All that affects how a module operates and how it works. Okay, we shall probably go back to the bossing now. Hey, Foxy. Odd time for you to be on. Tanjiro, good to see you. Swordmo. And unfortunately, Pedro, yeah. If you're having trouble changing your builds, you're either in a location where you cannot change. For example, the infiltration mission, you cannot change in there. You cannot change in Colossi fights, but in the field itself, you can change at an outpost. You cannot change in the general field unless if you're in combat. So don't be changing builds randomly when you're playing around. Change your builds in town before you go into the activity that you want to go into, and you should be fine. You're welcome, Get Smart. I'm moving from Australia to Singapore, Strider. This was in my community post. If you guys go there, you'll see all the dates for when I'm moving, when I will stop streaming, and when I will be returning to streaming. So I stopped streaming on the 5th. I returned to streaming on the 22nd. I will still be making a lot of video content for you guys. So in between, you'll see a ton of videos on my channel. I'm counting on you guys to support the videos, all right? Sounds like a connection issue, Pedro. So definitely it depends on how good your internet is. If it's happening to you twice yesterday and again today, then it seems to me like a connection issue because it has never happened once to me. Fair enough, Foxy. Thanks for stopping by. It is indeed good to see everybody here. Okay. Track wishes to join me later. He can. I'm gonna carry on.
Preparations.
What's up?
Oh, you're here. What up?
Yeah, it's chilling here.
I see. I'm just going through the bosses. Do you wish to come along?
Sure. I'll show an underperforming SEM now.
Yeah, sure.
I am analyzing the void paradox.
Of course, that's my Enzo. Who else's Enzo do you think it'd be, Petro? Some random magical guy's Enzo? Come on, man. Where's Rena? Where did you see Rena, Rafi? This is track. And okay, Trips. Here's a thumb for you. I'm glad you enjoy sharing. Here's a thumb. Enjoy the thumb. It does indeed, Petro. Oh wait, damn. Hadn't invited Track to the party yet. Time to pick him up. Very on brand for me.
Okay. I'm watching the show. Don't worry about it.
I was like, wait a minute. Something is not right. I don't know. Maybe it will get a buff. It depends on whether or not people want it to even get a buff. Give feedback to the devs if you want it to get a buff. As far as I haven't seen the patch notes for today, so I don't know. And either way, like, the Fallen Hope is so bad that nobody would ever use it anyway, so I don't think anyone's even asking for it to get a buff because nobody even uses it.
Have you completed preparation?
Okay,
The
good.
space-time fabric of the void is extremely...
Now we do it again. Okay, no worries, Alfredo. Sounds like your external components need work, Nikki, because if your Sharon is dying, assuming you've got all the modules in my build, and assuming you at least have an energy activator in there, the problem is definitely external components. So that means you need to focus on upping your external component game as much as you can. You definitely sounds like you need more HP. So, get your external components right. Then you'll be fine. Farm a full set of HP external components. They are your first step into the game. If you haven't farmed one yet, then that's what you need to do. Now you will sit down.
Shield down.
There it is. Nice. I was messing around after the testing last night, that's all. Nothing special, Alfredo.
Good test.
Sorry, track?
Oh, I was just doing good testing last stream.
You were gonna go testing?
Oh no, that was good testing. Your
Oh,
last
okay.
stream. Good results. Or good.
For
Good test.
Haley, at least, yeah. The rest is basically like a personal preference, but for Haley, the difference was significant enough that I definitely want to check it out. The updated EL builds are all
You need
on. There's been no changes, my friend. The only difference is you want to use mental focus or sharp precision shot. But sharp precision shot, like I said, the only significant difference is for Haley, which we're playing around with right now, but other than that, the builds are already there. There have never been any changes to any single one of my builds. Literally all I do is I just showcase that this is what the build does, you know, here's what it will do, etc, etc, so on and so forth. I rarely, if ever, make changes to builds once they're released because normally I don't release a build until it's like hyper efficiently perfected. So occasionally you may find some unique difference, but it's very rare. Like for SPS, for most characters it won't make a difference. But for Haley, surprisingly, it makes a huge difference. So yeah. Millloud, how dare you miss a stream? Remember that missing a stream is a gigantic sin. So you need to go and check. Yeah, definitely components are going to be your big first thing, Nikki. Like each week, if you get more components with good HP, you should be totally fine.
All these people are so mad at CMO's here.
Hmm.
Nah, just kidding. We'll see what happens here.
SCMO is insane on Gluttony. Ah, I see that Petro follows the fake news. Good job. And this Petro is why I rarely talk to you. SCMO was insane on Gluttony. Ha! It's already proven fake. Just so you guys know, you can try it for yourself, but I think you will not get the results you want. And if you go into public Gluttony runs, you will never see a single SCMO there. Like, to this date, the only SCMO that I've ever seen is Track.
I mean, sure it could work on them, but you can't even really kill Pyro. I mean, what's the point?
As I've said before, showcasing something against something that has an elemental weakness is a very, very silly thing. How much of a difference is SPS making with Haley? It's mostly to do with the fact that Haley can just mag dump faster. So on the earlier bosses, you can actually one phase with a gun build, which is hilarious. On the later bosses, I don't think it makes as much of an impact because, quite frankly, you will not be able to kill them in one mag, first and foremost. In fact, once you get past Dead Bride, you can't kill them in one mag, so you got to take that into account. And furthermore than that, all you're really getting is just more DPS faster. You're not actually getting more DPS. You're not getting more damage per hit. You're getting the damage faster, so you're basically saving time. So how much of a difference it makes on the upper bosses really depends on how fast you're going. If you are willing to burn through about your 2 mags really quickly, then you can do pretty well. But on some bosses like Frostwalker, you're basically front loading your damage, so you can get a knockdown on him faster, then hit him with everything you got, but then ultimately you still need to get that second reload in order to actually kill him. You dare to have a lot on your plate? Sinful, Millout. Nah, it's okay. You deal with whatever you want to do, man. Come by when you can. I'll just diss you every time. Forever. Forever. Just because I can. Okay. Oh, you switched to Kyle?
Yeah.
Ah, I thought you...
We could do it
Nah.
again.
Nah. Play whatever you want.
I'm so underwhelmed.
You're so underwhelmed.
Maybe I shouldn't.
You see, basically, right, what I mean by front loading your damage is that you can front load everything that you want to shoot. So you can actually like end up shooting like within a very short span of time everything you have, which ultimately results in more damage coming up ahead. So basically you're dealing more damage by, you know, loading up all that damage into your gun and spamming it fast. So on Haley with 100% crit rate, it makes a good diff. But the big problem is that you are still burning the ammo. So don't forget that on certain fights, and you'll see as we progress along, the biggest issue will become ammo. So SPS does make a big difference on Haley, especially because of her insane crit rate, but you do have to be aware that you're not getting more damage per hit, you're just burning your ammo faster to load your damage faster. Essentially, yes, Maloud. What's happening here, right, is that basically within, let's take a time period. You have to think about it in time periods, right? In 15 seconds with mental focus, I might only be able to shoot 150 rounds. Okay, actually, wait. There's an easy way to do this. You can actually take a look at the fire rate of the weapon, the base fire rate of the weapon, right? So a fire rate of 571 indicates the rate at which rounds are fired. I don't know if it's 571 rounds per minute, but this is the base fire rate that you're looking at, right? And even with the fire rate up, you will have certain negative effects. However, because sharp precision shot increases a total 40% fire rate, That's 40% plus the 25%. You end up dumping your mag really, really quickly. So if you look at a specific time frame, how much, although mental focus will have more damage per hit within a specific time frame, say 10 seconds or so, you might not be able to fire your full mag. SPS allows you to mag dump as fast as you can within that period of time. So with other characters, it doesn't make as much of a difference. But with Haley, the difference becomes more stark because you're literally mag dumping as fast as you can humanly go, you know? Essentially, that's the case, Milloud. So basically, this benefits Haley a lot in terms of how much she can front load her damage. So because you're shooting more bullets within the 10 seconds, you're effectively dealing more damage to the enemy, right? So less damage per hit, but more damage to the enemy. Therefore, what you can do with Haley is that you can actually knock down the enemy faster with your gun, you know? So although she's not a sniper, you can get pretty close to knocking them down fast with her gun. And this actually assists you in several situations. That's why I'm just playing around with it right now and testing things out. So now we're on Molten Fortress, and we're gonna keep the test going. Like I said, on other characters like Glay and Enzo, it did not make much of a difference. In fact, on Glay, it was more of a detriment than anything. But on Haley specifically, it does do well. No, I do not have Twitch. Not sure why you'd even go to Twitch to catch me. I'm not there. Twitch is literally the world's worst platform. The only people who are there are those who have contracts or people who cannot make it on YouTube. YouTube is a far better platform in all ways, man. The pay is better. They actually like do stuff to help you. It is just a much better platform. I would never go to Twitch. Like I said, they'd have to offer me 4 times my current salary to even get me to go over to Twitch or even get me to consider Twitch. Uh-oh. Hit that Keno guy, come on. Oh, we have a rocket glay. Okay, fair enough. If we have a rocket glay, I'm satisfied. When Twitch or other platforms are like YouTube and start actually paying creators with, I don't know, a proper ad sharing program, that's when I'll respect those platforms. Like right now, I cannot even respect these platforms. They're just so bad. That was a good grapple. As you can see, the mag dumping allows me to just output as much damage as possible. Nah, even if I had a backup Twitch, I wouldn't be streaming there. So, no point. To this day, YouTube has never had a single failure in my streaming career. So, if YouTube is not working, you gotta ask yourself, why is YouTube not working? But having a backup Twitch is only if like I cannot stream on YouTube, but that would be a streamer issue. YouTube has never, like, never even once failed me in having my stream go. Literally, my internet service provider has failed me more than YouTube has. So, yeah. No, that is not the statement. I'm saying this one specific thing works there. Alright? Be very, very careful, Milloud. Saying things like everything works in our favor, you know that would be misinformation, right? Are you trying to get the hand, Milloud? Are you trying to get the hand of the naughty box? I could send you in there for 24 hours if you want. Misinformation's a crime. Hey Phil, good to see you.
I am analyzing the void paradox.
Okay, now on to Gluttony. I think I should time out Milloud for 30 minutes now. Hey, Arcane. Well, no, I don't, Sir Tommy. No, I don't. Going back to my 10 GB internet in Singapore.
Actually, can you pause for a second?
I can try. Yeah, why?
Let me try SAMO one more time.
Go for it.
I really have a love-hate relationship with this guy. Every time I try him once, I'm like, I can't deal with this guy. So bad. But let me try one last time. If we're gonna do Gluttony, we'll see what he can do.
All right. Go ahead.
All right, I'm ready. Appreciate it.
Okay. What's up? Just messing around? You just trying some heresy? Okay, Millout. 30-minute timeout. Next time, okay? The only downside is sharp precision shot you cannot dodge. So you will suffer from that. The inability to dodge can be quite severe at times because it drastically affects your overall performance. So do be aware of that, especially on characters like Gluttony. And be well aware. There we go.
Selecting objective. Objective confirmed.
Oh man. Wow. Okay, good. Got the extra ammo again. I'll go. Welcome, Spong. How's it going,
Are you all right, Bob?
Mr. Spong?
Shield at 0%. Need to recharge my shield.
There we go. Finish him.
Selecting objective. Selecting objective.
Yeah, we got this. Now you can measure your final damage at the end. You can use Sharon for bossing if you want, but I'll tell you, I've never seen a single Sharon in public bosses. Like, literally never see her. So there's a rare few people who use her, but it's up to you whether or not you want to. You probably have to invest significantly. And again, like I said, among the best bossers, Haley is still the queen. Enzo is still a beast. Even Glay is still up there, so I have... Now, I'm sure Sharon can be good, but most people aren't building Sharon right now, and most people have not built a Sharon, so you can try it. I just literally haven't seen one in a public run ever. Like, literally never.
That wasn't too bad.
I'm moving back to Singapore, yeah. For my life, I live in Singapore. 61 million on my end. How much on your end?
46.
Still not bad against Gluttony.
Yeah, it's the most I've ever done with this guy.
Then let's try it a couple more times. Let's see how it feels under a few different circumstances, and we'll see whether or not we can get some serious Gluttony damage.
I'm trying to remember how much I did against Molten. Because that's...
We can test in a variety of situations. Let's do a couple more Gluttony so you can get a picture. Then we can go
I
on
did
from there.
13 million. I did 13 million with Molten Fortress earlier. That squad we had earlier.
Yeah.
2 games ago, yeah.
Well, I mean, he
13
is...
million. Hello.
He is, like, after all, fire resistant.
That's pretty cool. When you see my skill here, when Narcissism is activated, my beard is glowing.
What?
SAMO's beard is glowing. Watch, I'll show you. After the round, I guess.
No, that sounds pretty cool, at least. Milloud, if she's invisible, the bosses don't target her. This is known. But what you're doing is not being invisible so the bosses don't target you, dude. You're only using it to get the ambush buff. So most people don't play Sharon to be invisible at bosses. That would be the wrong way to do things. So of course it's not true. Don't know where you hear all this weird information, Milloud, but you should know better than that. If it was true, I would tell you straight away. But no, her invisibility works fine on bosses. It's just that most people don't use the invisibility to stay invisible. There's no point in that. What you're doing is getting the buff. So people only stay invisible for like less than a second. In fact, they cancel it as soon as possible just so they can get the buff and start shooting. That's all. Nobody ever bothers to stay invisible, remember that. I don't believe that that's the case, Yoho. I'm pretty sure that no Sharon should be staying invisible at the boss anyway, because that is the wrong way to do things. Either way, even if they could, like I said, there's no point, because as far as I know, and this is from playing with Sharons that have done bossing builds, the only purpose of the invisibility is to give you the damage buff. That's it. It serves no further purpose at all. So you literally do not want to stay invisible. Whether the boss is targeting you or not, totally irrelevant. Don't worry about it. Your job is to just get the buff and then mag dump. Or, sorry, rather than mag dump, you should be shooting hard with like whatever super hard hitting weapon you have. Some people will use stuff like, oh, damn, track. I'll come for you right after he goes away.
No, don't worry. Don't worry about it.
There we are.
He almost right where he belongs.
Shield down.
Underneath Gluttony's feet. I don't think that's a good place for him. Oh, okay, so yeah, that one is confirmed, yes. So if you are already being targeted beforehand by the boss, then yes, you are correct in saying that the boss will continue targeting. There is no like
At least your right arm seems
targeting removal mechanic. Where's our Valby? And what is the Valby doing? This thing is almost filled up, so pretty sure we're done. There we go.
selecting objective.
We gotta finish it real fast now.
Setting objective. Selecting objective.
Look at that tube. Finally.
Look at my beard. Right, right.
Lol, the beard stays glowing. That's hilarious.
I wish the hair would glow too, but I guess I'll be satisfied with a beard. I will use him more just for his flaming locks.
Sure. That sounds okay. Let's see. 65 million this time. This person dared to bring a Lepic and a Valby that is a gun Valby. Ugh. Ugh. Heretics.
It's 39 million.
Fair enough. I probably did a bit more this time because you went down once. Alright, one more time. Hello, Lazy Liger. And yeah, the reason I know that is because one of my pals, Death Dawning, was one of the first bossing Sharons to be in the game. He's not a content creator, but he was literally the first person to pave the way with that. That's why I literally know all about the tactics. Like, 0 duration, just maxed out cooldown, fast invisible, things like that. But he never once worried about the targeting. So, yeah. But about being targeted when the Colossi is already targeting you, then that one fair enough.
Fair.
Literally the first Sharon I ever seen in like weeks. Okay, let's see her performance. Oh, and surprise, surprise, they're using battlesuit melting rounds to shred defenses. All right.
Setting objective.
This is literally the first one I've ever seen.
You're queued
Darius,
up
you
for
should
that
be
money.
following. You should be following the builds that I post on my channel, dude. So, Enzo, all this kind of stuff. Like, if you can't kill Gluttony and Deathstalker, why aren't you following a robot build? Robot builds are the best builds in the game, buddy.
Shield at
If
0.
you want to do well, that's what you should be doing.
I need to get through this.
The bunny's down, of course, as expected.
I think new suits are docked from our paychecks.
Guy keeps on aiming at me. Go away.
There we go, finally.
Selecting objective. Setting objective.
Let's see if there's any drastic change to my damage overall. Oop. I finally went down for once. Don't worry, you can keep dealing damage until he goes frenzied. Let the bunny res me.
Right now.
You should. Go for it. Nice. Let's see how much you got. The groups for Gluttony do not suck. One thing which I'll say, Lazy Liger, and look, I just have to be very frank with all of you when I say this, is that most of the time the groups do not suck. We've got 100% success rate so far, and it's just me and Track, even with total randoms. The thing is, right, most of the time, if you're relying on the group at all, then that is already a failure on your part. If you're following a robot build, you'll be able to carry everything by yourself, which is the key thing.
Okay, Samuel. Respect. 56 million. All right.
Rafi Miloud has already said that there's a bit of a XP difference between the 400% and the 100%. So I'll tell you the same thing that I told him. This is not under my purview. I will not be checking this because it's absolutely unnecessary for me to check this. what you guys do is please go directly to the devs and let them know about this problem. That way they can hotfix it. So this, even if I check, all I'll be able to do is tell you guys, oh yeah, maybe there's a problem, maybe there's not. It's really not supposed to be something I'm supposed to do. So just go directly to the devs, tell them I have noticed this XP difference. Here's the evidence, here's the screenshots, prove it, and then there you go. Once you do that for them and send it to them on social media, their official Discord, you can send it to them on Reddit, doesn't really matter. Show them that, and they will go and fix it straight away. Sorry for interrupting you, Track. What'd you say?
Oh, just 56 million respect, right? The same amount. Right? My bad. My bad. It's okay, but yeah.
I got 53 that time, possibly because I went down once. So
Yeah.
not bad, not bad.
I mean, nobody competes with Glare. She could take a lap and still out damage some people.
No, Haley still would outdo her. Even with Executor, Glay still cannot reach that, and Glay has to be very brave and like stand right at his kneecaps. So you have to pray that he doesn't target you. 75% chance that he doesn't. But yeah, gluttony groups are genuinely not bad for most individuals, right? As long as you're running a robot build, you can clear it with no difficulty. Any other bosses you'd like to test on, Track? We can see some more differences. I don't mind, because I'm just also testing my SPS.
No, I think Gluttony is SCMO's cap. That's it.
Fair
I
enough.
don't think I could develop a shield build with this guy.
Okay.
Battle assignment.
Well, I mean,
Oh, yeah, SCMO.
Gluttony would be the main one. We could draw on Frostwalker a couple of times, see what kind of heights he can reach.
Oh, sure. Let's see. That'd be cool.
No problem at all, Rafi.
Yeah.
Like I said, if there are ever any issues with XP or things like that where you guys notice these types of differences, don't come to me. Do not ever come to me. Go directly to devs, because again, there is nothing I can do for you. Unlike a content-based issue or an issue with actual content where I can issue statements to help people, this is to do with the game's coding, where there's nothing I can do regardless. So it is way better if you guys actually just go directly to devs, let them know about the issue. Well, Spong, yes, you can sort of cheese it with Glay with a rocket launcher, but again, yeah, that's not usually the way, because doing so is a bit wild. What time will the update go up? We don't know. Later today is all I know. But as soon as it's up, I'll have a patch notes video out for you guys.
Probably gonna wake up to that patch video.
Probably.
Start the count.
I should be streaming tonight instead, but gotta prepare for move.
Stay calm. Objective confirmed.
Yep, he's here. Lepic went all in. And he died on purpose? Okay, cool, cool. We got one of them reset Lepics. Ugh.
Maybe Lepics.
Yeah, very outdated glass cannon build. Like, there's no point, dude. It's just a waste of time. You're wasting your team's time. Don't ever be that kind of Lepic. If you're still functioning on an outdated build, bro, you gotta update yourself. Whenever I see those kinds of Lepics, I'm like, bruh. And of course, listen, one of the main things, and I want to tell everybody this, I hope none of y'all will run this kind of outdated Lepic build, because if you're not able to get a knockdown on Frostwalker, you're wasting your entire team's time. If you're gonna play Lepic, that's fine, but you must get a knockdown. Alright, you must be able to knock him to the ground so that your other teammates can actually dish out the damage. If you make him phase fast without getting a knockdown, then you're literally just harming your team for no reason. Don't be that kind of Lepic.
Charge my shield.
Be a proper Lepic. And the worst part is that many of them don't bring an actual gun. They don't have Enduring Legacy, they don't have anything, they just come in here and try to act like they know what they're doing. It's usually pretty bad. Alright. Here we go. And he dies. Don't know if he's trying for a reset or whatnot, but whatever. Nice bombing. I assume that was you. Because I saw him get chunked at the end.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's satisfying about it, when it actually chunks and it's just instant.
Yep. We can do a couple more runs, hopefully without one of the outdated Lepics. The thing is, JL, Freyna's not that good for bossing, quite frankly. You'll see a lot of them, but they won't actually outperform like real bossers. You can check my Gun Haley's damage in most runs, like I will outdo most Freynas easily. The thing about Freyna is that people started using her because several creators put out videos saying that she's amazing for bossing, except that they only showed the first few solo bosses where she has a distinct advantage, and you will notice none of them showed Swamp Walker. Because Swamp Walker is terrible. Restarting. Swamp Walker is actually like the big stopping point for Freyna because he has massive toxic resistance. And for Deathstalker, she can do kind of okay. Like, I do have a bossing build for her theoretically planned over the next few days, but you just have to understand that at the end of the day, she is not thoroughly designed for that. She is a decent bosser, but not a great bosser. Okay, she will never outdo a proper bossing character, and that's just natural.
The one person left. Well,
Good. But you will see a lot of Freyna's bossing because, like I said, a lot of them get fooled by that. Then they'll think they're doing good. Then they'll actually realize once they check their damage that they're probably not really doing that great compared to an actual bosser, like for example Haley and the like. Like me, I can almost guarantee that I'll shoot anybody on my Haley. Like I can, assuming nobody else interferes, I can knock down a Frostwalker practically with gun alone. So that's where my Haley's at. That's what my Haley can do. So a proper bosser will always beat out most of the ones that are just like making do. But that's okay because characters are designed like that for a reason. They're supposed to be characters that are good at bossing. They're supposed to be characters that are good at mobbing. And Freyna is primarily a mobber, just like Bunny. Even Bunny can be used for bossing. Although she's not ideal for that, she can be used for bossing as well. So all these kinds of things are pretty important. Nice. Good chunk at the end.
yeah, I'm trying to find the minimum threshold for first multiplication factor where it's actually okay. This one you could just let go. Because sometimes I feel like I'm overreaching or underreaching of how many stacks I want.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm testing between 10 to 20 something.
Well, keep checking, and you know you might get an answer. Know why my grapple didn't quite work there. Yeah, this one I was about 40 million right there. So exactly, you got to use the right tool for the right job. That being said, you know, Freyna's not a bad bosser by any means. She can boss, just that not as well as some of the others can. First, you should get Ultimate Bunny spawn. Ultimate Bunny is generally noted to be the best choice. She is the superior choice for bossing. For farming the earlier parts of the game. Once you get to the 400s, Freyna is very much superior, but that's why most people, they'll go Ultimate Bunny first, then they'll get Ultimate Freyna later. And they invest in both because Freyna is just awesome. And there's no reason not to invest in Freyna, you know what I mean? But people always get Ultimate Bunny first, and then they get the Ultimate Freyna later. We'll do it one more time, so you can practice. And then we'll just try out a couple more of the bosses so you can figure out when to chunk. We'll do a couple obstructors as well. Gotta go for that one phase.
My screen looks crazy when I'm planting all my bombs because there's all these like zone things that are like coming out all over my screen. It's like the Matrix.
How close do you have to plant them?
I have expansion, but I think the base range is like 5 meters or something.
Okay, this Lepic actually knows what he's doing with my one phase. There we go.
I stole the kill, haha. Like damn old best thief.
Lol. It's like basically like you're planting a ton of C4 and then just triggering it when you need to.
Yep.
Yep, that was a solid one. Still 16 million, I'll take that. If everybody does their job, nice and easy. Okay, we can go do some structure and you can try out more. I don't mind properly built Lepics. Properly built Lepics, if they can get the knockdown, they are my champions. The ones that I can't stand literally will not do very well, unfortunately. Who I think is the most fun character to play? I think there is only one character that wins that, and that's Kyle. And Jaber, yeah, Jaber, unfortunately, they've tried buffing him so many times, but he's just so bad. I think they need to, they need to pull off a Freyna with him.
Or you just need to turn his 2 weeks notice and have another descendant take his spot.
I don't think that that's the right way.
I don't know about Jaber, man. I have some pride, Jaber. Figure out your skills, Jaber. What do you want to do? What do you want to do in this game? You're trying to play tower defense while all of these characters are doing damage.
Okay.
I mean, if anything, I'll say this. For SCMO, I think he's my favorite now for 100% infiltrations. Bunny's fine, but meh.
Yeah, as long as you're enjoying it.
I think it's just that it just has a decent medium for me of speed and clearing out a room. I clear out a room with one skill. I clear out a room. I was like, all right, I'm good.
Hey, as long as you're enjoying it. And lol, Arcane, we will talk bad about Jaber. Kyle supersedes Jaber. Jaber is in the garbage bin together with Viesa, unfortunately. I've wanted to play him for so long, but he's literally like so useless. Heck, SEMO is better than freaking Jaber. So no, unfortunately I must talk bad about Jaber. He has reached that tier, that garbage tier.
Did I do that?
I think it was the Haley. I saw a snipe.
Okay, good.
But did you manage to chunk him significantly at least?
No, I didn't. Killed him first.
Damn. So maybe you can like, is it possible for you to plan it faster? To like
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I was stacking too much. I was trying to hit 20. I
Lol.
should have just hit it.
Yeah. Try it again next round. Just see how much damage you do. Cause like if you find the ideal and just stack it up and blast it, it might work well.
Like it's so finicky. Like if I detonate it too soon or I lose the stacks too soon, it's gonna be a meh damage. But sometimes it's just delete things.
Hey, we got a
That's a lot
Luna.
of thinking. Oh, Luna. Actually, I don't even need her MP, but ooh, I'll take her skill damage though.
You do not need a Lepic in 400 Smong. If they're using a Lepic, then that means that they're not using my Freyna build. My Freyna build annihilates a 400%, no problem. I can take a break to demonstrate one with this, but you should never need a Lepic to assist your Freyna. If you need a Lepic to assist your Freyna, then I tell you, you're doing the whole game wrong. Freyna is an independent queen. When it comes to mobbing, she is a true champion. Yes! Yes! It's down before I died. Beautiful. I'm all good, I'm all good. You go ahead and get the lead. I'll just come back. It's the end of the match, so... It targeted me the whole way and I was not willing to let go of the trigger. I was like, nope, I'm staying on this trigger.
Let me die with honor. Let me die with honor.
I will fire my gun till the bitter end. That's the only downside to sharp precision shot. You will just never take your finger off the trigger. And still, that was 28 million right there, so... I'll do a quick 400% after this. You can bring your SCMO.
Seymour could feel good about himself.
Heh heh
Only
heh.
did 16 there. Like, there's definitely a rhythm depending on who the characters he's queued up with, where I could find a window to hit max damage for him, but I guess it could be fun for those people who like it. It's just been I'm kind of over this problem probably the next day or so, then I was like, alright, I'll just accept it.
And just quickly applying to this random creator program that I just saw. It just took me a couple seconds. Okay, it's done. And the only reason I say that is not because, like, the thing is that even if it sounds like it might be fun, if you're properly following my build, there should not be anything for Lepic to do. It'll just be go in and then everything dies. So I will demonstrate this here. Give
What
me
are we doing now? Are we
just
doing
a quick 400%. I just want to show them how the Frey 2 works. Give me 1 second. Why the heck does that even have a creator program? The hell? Sorry, I'm just checking some weird stuff.
You're good, bro. Just chilling tonight.
No, I'm more letting chat know. I know you good, because you know me, but like, because I just saw this thing, and I'm just seeing whether or not it's legit. Okay, this is upcoming, so I'll just hit it. Okay. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna give these guys my page. How long am I planning to stay alive? Like another 2 hours at least. I got plenty of time. We're only getting started today.
I swear, I thought you said how long. I thought you said how long you plan to stay alive. I'm like, stay alive. Good thing I have chat open here. Just double check.
Okay, submitted. Yeah, no, sometimes I'll just get like random offers from other stuff. So I'll usually just say like, okay, look, if you want me, that is not a problem. I will happily, I will happily do a program with you guys or whatever. But here's the little thing that you gotta sign on the red dot. You gotta make sure that you know who you're working with. Well, listen, Richard. That's how most people do. You should take a break for 6 months. I'll see you then. Of course, you can still watch the streams, but I would highly recommend. You haven't played for a week? Good. See you in 6 months. And SMO would be cool if you could bounce around like a pinball, exploding everybody. That's crazy.
Oh, I could do it.
Possibly. I have no doubt Track could. And Yoho, yes. If you get your traction grenade cooldown really low, that could be cool. But like I said, I just want to demonstrate to chat why a Lepic is totally unnecessary. How many words can I type per minute? A lot. I'm very fast at typing. Mostly because, like, usually I'm busy with you guys. I don't want to waste like 5 minutes of your time typing out a long essay, so I'm like, done. You know? See, a properly built Freyna won't even have to worry about most things, or you can't even traction anybody because my range exceeds yours. You see, I didn't even cast anywhere down here, and I'm already, like, hitting these guys, you see? So heck, he can just explode them, so there's nothing for Lepic to traction, is what I'm trying to say. This is kind of the issue. So if properly built, I don't need traction because my range is already the whole screen. So this is like the only reason why I'll say Lepic is so unnecessary. Because if you're running a robot Freyna build, then basically there's literally no point to the Lepic. The only person he's going to even traction is the elite, and that's probably not going to help that much. So I don't know if anybody wants to waste time investing in a Lepic specifically for that. So I would say that your investments are better off with other characters. Like, if you find it fun, then don't let me stop you. But I would say that this is probably something that, you'll see more commonly in friend groups or things like that, rather than if you're just playing in public and somebody's already running, well, our style of builds, then there's no purpose. I'm gonna catch up to you now. Turns out my inventory was full and didn't even realize. Because in one cast of my skill, I don't even have to cast again, theoretically. And my range is already the whole damn screen. So that's a thing. There we go. Off we go. Blast him. Nice.
See you later. To your death.
Yeah, once you follow a robot build, you'll be able to do the same thing. So that's kind of the key, You will absolutely be able to do all the same things that I'm doing right now, and that's the best part. That's the benefit, I guess, This Priest of Narcissus bumping me around. What a nerd. Hey! Oh darn! I forgot my Kingsguard lance goes away whenever I do that. I was wondering what happened to my turrets. Then I remembered. Now, once you use your unique, it will go away. Because Kingsguard Lance, the turrets are a big part of your damage. So I was like, where'd they go? So yeah, it's basically just a speed run, but this is how it works. Yep, Damien, like I said in my YouTube short, once you use power increase, it's just absolute destruction right there. Like, I think we cleared this in 3 minutes and 20 seconds. So you just don't need anything else other than a Freyna. And I mean, you could bring along an Essimo, just because Essimo detonates everything. Like, Track's build is pretty insane. So like, we were just alternating between like the chunks of enemies and off you go, you know?
Clearing out a room, yeah.
Yeah, so by
I just love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking, for bosses, it just deletes them pretty easily. So I was like, I mean,
Once
yeah,
you get
for
your max
elites and
stacks, yeah.
dungeons, yeah. Actually, not even just the fort skill.
No, I mean
Just
for
running at
bosses.
them. Oh, I mean for Colossi, yeah.
For elites in dungeons, absolutely. I've seen you just blow up the whole room, so it's all good. And Spong, just make sure you're following my ultimate Freyna build when you get your hands on her and you'll be good to go. That's all you need. Once you follow an Asian robot build, it's no problem, no difficulty. Alright, I'm going back to Haley and you can keep blowing up bosses. I say we keep practicing with SMO, you know? I think once you get to the right stage to know when to detonate, you know, it'll be good.
I am analyzing.
Or you can play Kyle if you want to. Up to you. Let's go.
I'll keep practicing up.
Yeah, then we can go to Molten Fortress.
So at least you can carry me when things go wrong.
Absolutely. Best way to learn and test, you know? Because I'm just messing around SPS Haley. Sunscreen protection. Of course, Spawn. There is no such thing as a robot build that goes badly. Why? Because what you see us do, right? A lot of the time I'm not just playing around and messing around. I am actually like thoroughly learning, checking, understanding. Because at the end of the day, I have to know my stuff before I can actually put it out there. Okay, let's go. What weapon on Freyna? I was just using Kingsguard Lance. You don't even need a specific weapon. You can use any weapon you want. You can literally run any weapon you want. That's the whole point of the build. Because it's a farming build, it is designed to be used with any weapon in the game. So I just happen to be leveling Kingsguard Lance. I just don't feel like leveling it right now, but I can if I want to. And I gotta ask this in our Discord.
I'll look into it.
Yeah. Because I only heard about it today. The thing is, right, look, Secret Garden can up your damage, but if you're using that with your mobbing build, here's the problem. You're gonna get a false impression of your damage. When it comes to Secret Garden, here's the big problem. The big problem is that it increases your damage, obviously, right? So people might think, why is that a problem? You know, she's casting tech skills. Shouldn't the Secret Garden be a good thing because it's increasing her overall damage output? Yes and no. Because the idea of a farming build in the first place is not to have the highest possible damage output in the world. It's actually to ensure that you can farm with any weapon in the game, which is why I am wary of builds that use and focus on the power of Secret Garden, because that's not giving you a real picture of what it's supposed to do. You must make sure that your build is able to function with any weapon, especially for any farming build. This is an ironclad rule that I've always had, and I've always told people this. You must be able to function if you're running a farming build of any kind. You know, you're doing any sort of farming build. It must function in any and all circumstances without exception or doubt. Because the second you cannot function with said farming build in a proper situation is the time that you're going to have a big issue.
Transferring suppressor immediately.
So always make sure that your farming build, whatever your farming build is, can function. If it can function, good. If it cannot function, then, well, you might need to relook at it. Especially if it's reliant on a particular weapon. Never be limited in a farming build to one particular weapon, or, you know, be stuck with, oh, if I have this build can I reach my maximum potential. You know, that's usually dangerous. Okay, here we go. This poor Haley, I think she didn't know how to aim with the sniper to knock him down. Just so you guys know, right, if you use Haley to blast the hump 3 times and then blast the face with your sniper, you can actually knock him down in the first phase, therefore giving you full time to unload your full mag and do maximum damage. But I think they're not using my sniper build, which is unfortunate. How's your SMO's damage there?
Well, I'm sure it's gonna be crap.
I only got 26.
20.
Yeah, it's not bad. Considering I'm using a fire-based Enduring Legacy and you're using fire damage, that's not bad at all. Alright, again. Everyone hates the damn pillars, but the point of the pillars is not to hate them, it's to understand that we just gotta go fast. It's about becoming Sanic ASAP.
Was it just me, or that was like the fastest tower solution? We sold those towers so quick.
A lot of them were like super lucky, yeah. So
Glowing beard. My beard goes Super Saiyan.
lol. I'm glad that your beard goes Super Saiyan. There we go. If you like perf build, then sure, Monolith. But so far, my build has outclassed every single perf build that I've ever seen. All it does is cause the enemy to phase. Good, Matthew. Enjoy. Just make sure you registered me if you got the costume, yeah? You can, at the end of the day, use whatever build you want. Just make sure you're outperforming. Yeah, sure. If you feel that perf build is better, then go for it.
Molten Fortress reaching frenzied
I
state.
firmly believe that my build is outclassed in every single way, but like I said, you know, people use what they prefer.
Shield down.
There's no right or wrong answer. As long as you're clearing the boss quickly, then good. If you're not, then, well, adjust. Okay, it's clear. That is both a yes and a no, Alfredo. In general, I do not recommend tweaking mine, but unless you have a specific need, because usually when I do a build, it is already hyper maximized, so you might want to be careful of tweaks, because when I say hyper maximized, it means that you are very unlikely to be able to get any extra value out of it without sacrificing something else. So just be aware of that. A lot of the time people said, oh, I've tweaked your build, but then like, and I've seen this a couple of times, right? I will go into a match with them and outperform them easily. And it's not because my mechanical skill is better. It's just because they've chosen to sacrifice something in that particular build. And that is usually the only danger. So you can adjust as needed, but just be aware that anytime I release something, it's usually hyper optimized. So you have to just be a bit careful there. That is actually a good PSA. This is also a really good auxiliary power. I will actually go dump that in my storage. Nice. Okay. Here's the event for those that have not gone and cleared your points yet. Make sure you guys do that. In fact, I'm going to go check on my thing as well.
Yeah, I think I'm done testing SCM for the day.
Sounds good to me.
Practice against bosses.
Complete the final wave in a special operation 3 times. No thank you. That will not be happening. I am, however, gonna quickly exchange for some boosters, because me as well. I have nothing else that I want, but I will exchange for some boosters. See you later, Spong. Yeah, I'm just gonna get a ton of weapon and Descendant XP boosters like on a day that I really want to, because I need to check the defense missions after this. Like the defense missions are supposed to be the next big step for Descendant XP, sorry, for weapon XP, so I'm definitely gonna check them out. I think they're gonna be really good. I'm gonna stock up all these boosters. Store. Okay, good. Spend all my points. Yes, done. I already have the catalyst from like weeks ago, but definitely I want to store up some of the boosters. Okay, now I too shall go have some fun. I think it's time for the Crispin War. 1 second.
Oh, you're finishing up the Chris Benoit build?
It's just the headbutt build that I had before.
Yeah, I made some adjustments on mine as well. I think I permanently dropped off Dangerous Ambush, and I'm using an Outstanding Investment.
I'm just gonna use the multi-talented to just go crazy.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And yes, his preset is named Wee. This is true. This is true. His preset is just the Wee. Viesa build? Nope.
I am analyzing.
Viesa is like literally so bad in this game right now that she is like below trash tier. So I have no love for Viesa. She is uncool. The uncoolerest.
Oh yeah, I have a character build for that. I'll show it off next time. The next crappy character build for bossing night.
Oh wait, I forgot this is the headbutt build. Whoops! It's alright and outside. The one and only. Okay, just gotta wait and then. Whee! Gave him a heart attack. Yeah! Go, go, go! I'm just gonna go away for a bit. Oh, he's immune. Lol, I forgot. What a waste. What a waste. Oh, that amuses me so greatly. I forgot. I literally forgot. Oh, I feel so bad. That is just beyond funny, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, for my entire chat. That is amusing. Okay, here we go. I can't Chris Benoit right now. Damn, I have to wait. Stupid.
I think we finish him off here now.
Yep, I can. If I could even fly, it's just because I messed up earlier. That's why. There we go.
Nice. Oh, side of the head.
Good. I'm happy to hear that, Matthew. I failed so hard on that one. Hang on, I'll Chris Benoit on the next one. I am the one and only. See you later, Phil. Thank you for checking that out for me. All I'm hearing in my head right now is his theme song when he used to walk out every single time.
That mullet.
I never saw him during the mullet time.
I mean, I saw him more with a regular hair. It's just I had this wrestling card of him a long time ago of him with an epic mullet. So that's still the image I always think of him.
Lol. With an epic mullet. I just remember him for being toothless and insane.
Yeah.
Alright. Damn. Could not maintain the stacks at all. The hell? Gotta get in close now.
Wow, she moves so far.
Yeah, I know, right? Dude, I couldn't even get my stacks going. That was the biggest problem. Now I'm just waiting for it to fade. Whee!
Nice.
Yep, gave her a heart attack, no problem. But that's all I can do for you. This is on you. Okay, hold on. Oh no, she frenzied at that moment. Damn it. The only downside to Chris Benoit is that you have to prepare. If you can't get on the top rope, you will not do so well. What did she even frenzy from? What a nerd. Okay, anyway. Okay. Whee! Right under the arm. Oh yeah. Ah, crap. Stuck. Come on. There we go. I need to. There we go. I've got my stacks. Where is she?
She's on frenzy now.
Yep. Lost my stacks, but I think I can make it back. Just one more. Whee! There we go.
Nice.
The whole point of this, ladies and gents, is to just rush with your head as much as you can.
Don't think about it. Throw your head
Yep.
at it.
Just throw your head at it. No need to think. This is how you can become Chris Benoit. Actually, you know what? I gotta go back and put on the put on that normal outfit again. For Chris Benoit, I gotta wear the gentleman outfit.
I wish the panda, the bear. Oh, was it a panda? The panda outfit was still available.
Mm-hmm.
Wish I could fly her. So actually, I'll be a flying panda. Just, you know.
Oh
bomb
damn! That actually would have been so sick, bro. Yes. It's not
Yeah.
available now, but damn, it would have been legit.
Actually, what you could do is if you go to customize, the one I wanted to do was put the regular Kyle armor on or the
Mhm.
black armor on, then put the panda head on and just fly around. with
Dude,
it.
I put the gentleman outfit on, but I put the skull mask on him. Actually, just
Oh,
look
I
bad.
wanted that. Yeah, I wanted that too.
It's not a
Kinda-
bad combo.
Kind of like almost kind of like I don't know.
If you don't know who Chris Benoit is, Monolith Enigma, then you're too young. So don't think about it.
Have you completed preparation?
Alright, see you later, Phil. Rest well. Okay. Let's go, let's go. Devourer next. The initial build up. Full burst. Go, go, go. Nice. Yeah, he was the original Wolverine, the rabbit Wolverine. tragic story about that guy. But that's what happens when you literally your move is to bang your head against the opponent from a height. So okay, let's go to the next. Very true, Yoho. Yeah, he was. He was. Older time wrestler. But yeah, very, very tragic story on that one. Okay. Is it the bigger you the enemy has, like the effect range boost rate? What? What? I do not understand your question, Rafi. What?
The space-time fabric of the void is extremely
Okay,
logical.
carrying on to Pyro now, but please rephrase your question because I have no idea what you're asking me.
Like, I feel there's a funny comment there, bro. But I gotta say it again. Type it again. We'll pretend we didn't read that. Delete it, Rafi.
Yes, it's fully stacked. It's fully stacked. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Whee! Bang. Yeah. Now that's what I'm talking about. Okay, there we go. Hit him again. Aw, damn. I'm stuck with the...
The other day I headbutted this thing's back to get it out of immunity.
Did it work?
Yep. I want you to land it, actually.
Tried. Damn. He moved. I didn't know that you could. I definitely have to try that.
I did it by accident, so...
But that's kind of cool knowing that you can. Oh, there we go.
Saw that?
Yep. That was a nice one.
I did it by accident, and I was like, whoa, did that just... Okay, that's a thing. I was gonna type it, but I didn't know how to type it up this stream earlier. Or the other... It was like 2 nights ago or something like that.
How you type it up? I just crisp and wad the Pyromaniacs back.
There you go.
I am not quite sure about that, Rafi. I don't have the panda skin on anyone else, but yeah, because we don't have a way of doing hitbox testing.
Okay, that's a good joke, Rafi. Damn it. Man, I wish we got it the first time.
Flying panda for sure, man.
I guess the bigger your costume, it gives you a secret effect range buffs.
Yep. But
Panda
I mean,
wide. Panda must have a wide effect.
nah. It'd actually be a detriment for most characters.
Yeah.
In fact, for Kyle, it's even worse because, like, can you imagine being bigger and bulkier? Then, like, you have more chance of colliding. I'm like, no thanks.
Instead of a fighter pilot jet, we're gonna be a 747.
Yep. B-52 bomber, old school style.
Funny enough, you say that. That's actually one of the name of my builds.
Makes sense. Me too. I'll definitely cover the update later today. And Kyle, I've heard that he is a bit tougher to use on console because people don't know how to do the tight loops or things like that. I wish I could give you guys some advice, but I don't play on controller. It's mouse and keyboard here for me.
Yeah, I practiced it the other day. You have to change the sensitivity if you need to get
Yeah, so far,
beat it by a little bit. Yeah.
only Track can do it. Because this guy knows how to use this controller.
No, I'm using keyboard mouse, but I'm saying I practiced it once just to use it. See, how does it feel?
Ah, fair enough. That makes a lot of sense. When you're
Yeah, I was kind of doing it. I was
running
actually thinking.
to
I was thinking of it the same night as when Star started farming her cow, because I know she uses controller, so
Yeah.
I wanted to figure out how to advise her when she starts using it.
Ah, fair enough. That makes a lot more sense. I thought you were just like going ham right from the get-go.
Keep it mouse. What's that? But I still bust my controller when my hands are hurting. Just like to give my wrists a rest.
Oh, perfect timing. Kamikaze headbutt! Kamikaze headbutt! Quickly building up force again. Kyle looks so random, just slamming into these walls. Damn, no stacks on that one, but oh well, did what I had to do. Damn, all those attempts and not a single one. Okay, there it goes. I am the one and only. Oh Lord. I'll never forget that song. Before the whole incident, he was definitely 100% my favorite. Every time his intro would come on, I would just get pumped.
Yeah, I was a Sting fan when I was really young.
Oh, fair enough. Every time I would just hear the I'll get so hyped. I'll be like, yeah.
Yeah. Till this day, that song's still pretty good.
Yeah, for sure. Why don't you use Haley's 2? Because it's useless. In 95% of situations, what it will do is it will cause the boss to frenzy faster without actually knocking him down. The reason I go straight into snipes is because it's faster to knock the enemy down. What you want to do is be able to knock the enemy down within the first phase, therefore allowing everybody else to deal as much damage as possible. That's why I don't use the number 2. A lot of people have questioned me on this. A lot of people say, oh, but you can get more damage. No, you can't, because by the time you use your number 2, the enemy could phase, especially if other people are shooting at them, and worse still, you have to get into sniper position. Not a very good idea. So most people who follow my style, they know why we use the snipe. There's no point in using the number 2. You can use the number 2 if you want to. It's genuinely your choice, but in general, you would want to focus on the sniping anyway. Because no, they're the same. They're the same skill type. Sorry, I was thinking incorrectly. I thought they were different skill types, but no, they are the same skill type. It's just that, yeah, the number 2 will actually cause them to phase faster which is a problem. The only time that you start with the number 2 is if you really want to obstructor. You don't have to, but it's one of the ways you can do it, because for obstructor, he's got such a long frenzy time that you can use that to deal a lot of damage in the first instance, go into sniping position, and then blast. Yep, pretty much that's how it goes, Zelton. That is the correct way. That is the sporect way.
Are you streaming until the update comes out, or?
I don't know when the update's coming out. I'm just streaming my regular time today. Just coming into headbutt, practice a bit of Kyle. Because I've never really done the headbutt test on the upper bosses, because the bombing run was so much better. But you know, since I'm preparing to release that, I better Benoit this.
Reps.
Yep. I am, however, experiencing some weird lag. Yeah, I'm getting some delay today. I don't know why. That's odd. Oh my god, I keep failing. I'm so not used to multi-talent. Arrgh.
Here I come.
That at least worked. Gotta build up power as soon as I can. Uh oh.
Bunny, those orbs.
How about help Bunny to get the orbs? Of course, I can.
I'm gonna test out something.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
wanna break it back.
Go for it.
I missed. Damn it.
It's okay. I believe in you. I was gonna help out on the orbs first. Nope.
I missed again. That's sorry.
It is. It's okay though. Oh, it's me! Darn it. That's an irritation. What the? Huh? Dude, he teleported on my screen. Everybody on stream, I think, saw that. What? Y'all saw that, right? Because what the hell? I'm not quite sure how to feel about that. My confusion is maximum. I swear on my screen he was there 1 second and he was gone. They must be preparing to release the update because the server's going wild right now.
Server's confused.
You should not need to do that, Scott, because if you're in solo mode, you're doing the first 5 bosses, you don't ever need to use your 2. Because your snipe alone should clear it. So actually, that's a negative sign about the build. It means your build is not up to snuff yet. Because realistically, right, if you down him with a sniper, but he's not dead by the end of it, it means that you may not be hitting the right areas, or you're spamming fire, or things like that. It's not a good thing, because if you're properly built, right, every single solo boss should be down in 1. But yeah, no, if it's just for fun, that's fine. But just know that you need to build up toward a proper build. A proper build for any of the solo bosses, you finish them with the sniper alone. You literally should not need anything else. Should not be the keyword, but, you know.
The space-time fabric of the void is extremely
Yeah, sure.
logical.
I mean, like I said, if you're just doing it for fun, that's okay. But efficiency-wise, if you want to be the most efficient, then your snipes are the best way, usually. Okay, let's see how this does against Frostwalker.
Here I come. Tar. Here I come. Nice. Tar. Here I come.
Oh. Oh, damn. I had no magnetic power. What the hell? That was weird. Sorry, building up my magnetic force first. Okay, helping out. Damn. Go track, counting on you. There we go. Unfortunately, the headbutt's only fun in like the lower levels. Once they get up there, it doesn't do that much damage.
And now one of them flew out the map. I'm gonna grab it.
Yeah, if you like it for the fun factor, that's okay. I mean, for me, I find it more fun to be able to like fully snipe him out and then just kill him with the last shot in your mag. Like, to me, that's okay.
It becomes a tight window for that Kyle to do, or just to maximize its damage. I feel like it's such a small window, right?
Mm-hmm. The problem is that because for multi-talented, right, you have to hit him and hit the ground before multi-talented expires to get the
I am
cooldown on his ult.
analyzing the void
That's the only
paradox.
problem. So
I see.
I feel that it is tough to really get the maximum out of it.
Some crazy micro you gotta do to get it.
Pretty much. Like there's no like this. I know people want it just because they want the headbutt build on it, but I am gonna disclose when I do the actual video that it's just not efficient. Like you can have your fun with it, but overall the bombing build is just so much more efficient, and you're just gonna get so much more out of it as opposed to this, where if you're not maximized with stacks as well, you also suffer in terms of actually how much damage you deal. So yeah, overall it is a bit of a problem.
You know what I think screwed up this cooldown build of that one is when people figure out power increase. Because I think that build revolves around a lot of focus, using the focus mod, I think, for the extra cooldown.
No, the thing is that I am using power increase and you still won't get the damage you want. That's the only big issue. It's not effective in that sense. Like overall, compared to say the bombing run, the effect is very, very minimal. That's the problem. That's the only problem I'm encountering.
Let's go.
Y'all have fun with that.
Here I come. Charge.
Molten Fortress approaching
Who
frenzy
died?
state. Beginning emergency transmission of the
Was
frenzy
exactly
suppressor.
versus when and Bunny's down again.
Of course. It's always a bunny. That's the danger of randos. Hey, BVS, what up? Once you have a
How did
bunny,
you get one hit?
because he probably has no
You
defenses.
got one hit by that thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a regular bunny too, so he's probably just here to grief and get carried. Like, I don't know, people like that. If I wasn't under restrictions of contract, like I would just straight up leave, because there's no point in even having these people around. They waste your time. You know, they're just not good folks. Getting somebody to carry you and being that sort of person is just low in my opinion. Maybe I'm just old school like that, but I don't like to affect other people with my choices and decisions. Okay, smacked him. I'd give him the boot if I could, BBS, but you know I can't do that. Contracts and whatnot.
Molten Fortress reaching frenzied state. Transferring suppressor immediately.
Okay. Okay, I got a long tower, so this one might be pretty bad.
As well.
We'll try.
I don't know what that guy's doing. He's just running around killing ads. Well,
Yeah, typical of a bunny. Another long tower here. Now we might be screwed on this one. Depends on how well the bunny and the other one do. This tower's finally clear. Oh my god, we salvaged that from the jaws of defeat.
Time to end.
I'm finishing this. Phew, can't believe we pulled through that. The builds are hyper efficient on this channel. Of course, I mean, like I said, for fun factor, if you want to just do whatever you want, like for fun, then sure. Like if you're using it for efficiency, then of course I will correct you. But if you're just doing it for fun, do whatever you want. Like I'm only releasing this build because it's not because it's effective, but because people saw Chris Benoit. They're like, "What's this build? I want this build." I'm like, okay, fine. It's the headbutt build. Okay, now on to Gluttony. Now, BVS, you gotta try the Kyle bombing run build. Now that's a different thing. Yeah, BVS is DMing you. There we go. I don't know when the new update's coming. Probably later today. There'll be a video out as soon as the new update's out. I will promise you to release a video on it. Okay, Gluttony it is. Yes, my keyboard ASMR is fast.
Right.
By the way, Trek, just want to give you a minor heads up.
Riveting
No.
stuff, man. Riveting
So,
stuff.
sorry. There's this game that might want me to playtest, but this one's a bit different to what it's been done before. If it does go through, I may need some help with creating the video. It's unpaid work, but this is one that has approached me and I'm semi-interested because it's co-op. It's a co-op shooter as well. So if it goes through, I've shortlisted you in BVS basically. I will let you guys know if I can, because I think you two can match up my timings, because I'll just need to do a video, not a stream. But yeah, it's just one video, but I don't know if it's going through. So if it does, I'll hit you with a DM. Yeah, because this one is like one of those closed beta type dealias, and I was talking to them and said I'll see if I can get anyone in, because I hate bothering people for this kind of stuff. But the game did look semi-interesting.
That's fine. I
Yeah.
haven't done co-op one like that in a while.
I mean, this is a co-op shooter, theoretically. It's just that that one is first person. But I don't know if it's happening or not. That's the only thing, so I can't confirm it yet. I'm just gonna wait until, you know, some actual thing is heard about it, then I'll go from there. Okay, as long as the thing hits before the buff disappears, it's fine, because sometimes there's like some skill paralysis at the end, and that is what really screws over this particular build. Oh, damn.
Kyle is stuck. Embarrassing, Kyle. Get up. Oh no.
Oh, I appreciate it, Kyle.
Is it a regular bunny again? Again? What did I do to deserve this? Ladies and gents, I think I committed some great sin, you know. My karmic.
What's going on?
We have a regular bunny and a Kyle that probably isn't running a robot build, so yeah. This is terrible. This is terrible. I am going to have to just let this one go past. I think. Oh my god. Like, this is outright griefing. And it's because, like, some of these regular bunnies, like, they get carried by other people, so they just keep going and going and going to higher and higher bosses when they're not ready. Like, my god, if I could, I would report this person for griefing straight up. Like, this is not the way.
They're shooting the perp so soon because this because these rings are triggering it before it even gets there.
Damn it. The dude shot the thing again. Oof. He's okay. Is he out of thing? Yeah, okay, he is. Alright. That's good. Oh, damn. He got me while I was hitting the wall.
Why'd you even bother with the body armor?
The loss in magnetic force is no good. Okay, that should have been beforehand. They seem to have serious up. Oh no. Who popped that early? Yep, wiped. Well, at least that's over. People who get carried, nope, blocked. Yeah, nah. A lot of people like this, like the bunny is mastery rank 14, got carried here, like could be friends with the Kyle or whatever, but no, you don't bring your low-level friends and not tell them how to fight the boss. More importantly, they're bringing a low-level bunny, like you're expecting other people to carry them. That to me is griefing, and it's poor gaming etiquette. I firmly believe in proper gaming etiquette, meaning if you're not ready for something, you just don't do it. You know, it's okay to not be ready for something, it's okay to be new, it's okay to not have the knowledge, but don't ruin other people's runs or don't ruin other people's gameplay by being that person, you know? That's usually pretty low. Because even I myself have made the mistakes at the start, but when other people told me shoot the purples over him, then I listened and I heard them out, and that's how it worked. Yeah, level 1 Haley and a Deathstalker fight. See, you're not under contract like me, Sea Blossom, so you can just leave. You see stuff like that, I say just leave straight away. Because I would see that and just say, nope, I'm out. Goodbye. Good luck. But I'm under contract, so I'm not allowed to do that. Pretty much, Milad, because a lot of people don't want to be told like, oh, you're not doing things right. It's like, you know, let me play how I want. But when the problem with play how you want is that by all means go ahead. The issue is that the more that you play how you want, the more other people are not gonna play with you. Like here we got a level 16 Viesa, like for real, for real. These people are like griefing today. That is so sad. It is so sad to see that this is what people and players do in this community. Like, yo, that's not cool, man.
Here I come. Here I come. Let's go.
Managed to get off 2 headbutts at least on that one.
Here I come.
We're genuinely almost there.
Stop being lazy.
Got him.
Prepare yourself.
Okay, 1. Speedily building up my force again. Run. Going for you. Crap.
Charge.
Couldn't hit hard, but that's okay. Going for the person.
I can't believe you were just beaten like that.
Oh my god. Yep, wiped. Gotta love when that happens, ladies and gents. Oof. The reactor changes, they've already detailed how they work. You just be able to put the different weapon mountings onto the gold reactor, that's it. Watch my last hotfix video and it explains that, or you can watch the patch notes video later. There's no need to think about how they're gonna work because I've already explained how they're gonna work. Now this one, my god, these people, that is just obsessively horrifying. Nope. Gonna block that other guy too. Do not want to deal with that. Anybody who goes into a fight like that is just terrible. Like that. Oh my god, they were mastery rank 10. Yep. Okay. I will privately report them later because that is griefing, man. Going into Gluttony, getting yourself carried up there and then going into Gluttony with level 16 VS, like, what are you doing with your life? Like, that is wrong. Don't ever do that. Destroying somebody else's gameplay? Wrong. We'll give it one more go. Hopefully we find a human team.
No, I'll take some bots at this point.
Yeah, I actually would take bots at this point, yeah. Of course, it'll make farming them easier. All you need to focus on is getting one reactor with the right type that has the rolls you need, and then just mount the weapons you want. Easy peasy. I don't think you'll need cats or anything to change them Sea Blossom. As far as I know, it should be a fairly simple process, but I will go through it once I actually get a chance to view the changes myself. So after I do the patched notes tonight, I'll probably take some time to check things out in the evening. I won't be able to stream, but I'll check things out and let you know. Sorry about that. Coming in now. Okay, climbing up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Aw, damn. At least we got a damn solid damage team. But the one time I didn't get to headbutt, sad. And it's fine. Good. Got it.
It's funny when he's aiming for me in the sky. It's actually good for the team. Nobody gets hit in the bottom.
Yeah, I don't disagree, pal. Ooh, darn. That was unfortunate.
Right about to trigger my shield too.
I can get you.
Thank you.
Oh no!
Watch out, Dutch. Oh wow, I'm getting one hit. Interesting.
Here I come.
That cannot be the case. It should at least be 2. Phew! Damn, I survived that. That was solid.
I think I was getting crit every time. Oh my god.
I love how Kyle just like told him, you should be ashamed of yourself, to the other Kyle, like, bruh. Bruh, it's you from an alternate dimension. What you talking about? Oh wait, he's immune. Whoops. My bad. I forgot he was immune. Okay, nobody saw me do that. Nobody saw me headbutt the immune Gluttony. I would never make such a mistake, okay? RealAsianRobot don't mistake like that. I promise. I swear. I swear. Oh, come on. That would have been the perfect detonation. Oh, wait. He's out. Nice! Yeah, it could cost some minor material, which I'm okay with. Like, as long as it's not a major material, it'll be fine. But I don't think they're gonna bring down the build times yet. No, Architect thought there's a lot of people right now who are getting carried and trying to troll. So basically what they do, there's this mentality in the community, and it's happened recently because it's been behavior encouraged by, I'm not gonna name who encouraged it, but the creator encouraged this behavior because basically his stance is that, oh, if you are a strong player like us and our crew, and he only plays with his crew, then you should be able to carry people. So why would you be mad about people being low level? So because this guy encouraged this behavior, again, not going to name names, but because they encouraged this behavior, what happened is that these individuals said to themselves, okay, cool. So because I can do that, I'm just going to go into whatever boss fight I want, and I will just absolutely be able to, you know, get carried at some point, you know, by somebody. So what they do is they just keep going in and in and in public matchmaking until they get a win. Then they go to the next one, and then basically what they do is they get their friends or whatever to farm them the Amorphous. Then they just keep going to public matches. They lose, no biggie on them, and some of them have even worse attitudes where they see the team's not winning, they leave. But most of the time they'll just force somebody to carry them, which is not a good attitude to have, and it's really not not good for the game long term. All right, Deathstalker's the last one. Ideally, I think that for games like this, people and players should always have respect for one another and respect for one another's time. I'm sure that there's some guy that maybe he can only do a couple runs per day. He gets off work and the first thing he sees is an unprepared bunny coming in, expect to be carried. It can turn you off a video game very quickly, because I've been in situations like that, and all it takes is one bad day for somebody to not want to come back for a few weeks or months, and that costs player base. So I often advise devs that there must be some metric by which we can stop this or adjust for this. And I've said it repeatedly now. I hope they take some action. Put a gate on intercepts.
There. Here comes the big one. Deploying bearing.
At the end of the day, the thing is, Bilal, people don't think. I don't expect a lot of people to have honor, and it's sad to say that, but I genuinely do not expect a lot of people to have honor or even a proper method of thinking about things, because it's just not the way they're raised anymore. It's just not the way that they are taught about stuff anymore. And because of that, they feel that, oh, I can do whatever I want. But in my day, you do whatever you want, you're gonna end up with a fist to your face or a boot in your back. You know, that's not how I was raised, and that's not how people in the current day should be raised, you know? I feel that. So when I see people with that kind of attitude, like, oh, somebody will carry me, you know, it's okay, I can do what I want, and them doing what they want ruins somebody else's day or game, then I am against that. I am so strongly against that, because it's just not the right way to do things at all. I gotta admit, headbutting on Deathstalker, pretty fun. It's not hyper effective, but because of his huge, massive hit point count, I do get to do about like a couple of headbutts at least. I'm on my way! I'm on my way! The Kyle train! There should be a gate on bosses that requires those that require mechanics. There has to be a gate. Like, it is what makes most logical sense. But like I said, we'll have to see. You know, sometimes people listen to the wrong teachers and the wrong gurus, and I hope that, and I can only hope that Nexon themselves understands and changes their mentality and attitude toward this, because same problem here. Like, you can't have a game with no players, and you don't want your players having a bad time.
I knew I couldn't. I shouldn't have.
Bruh. Damn. Nope. Got focused. That was the wrong timing. How did an Ajax go down?
Kyle. You're important to us, Ajax. Thank you.
That was an unfortunate thing. That Enzo literally saved the whole run.
Here I come. Got it.
For Kyle, because he doesn't have as much hit points as the others, I think, sorry, as much shield points as the others even, I think that unless he's like full, we can't go res people. I try to avoid resing unless I'm full. Like, if I really have to, I will, but overall, yeah. Damn, was hoping I could wipe him with that. Nice.
Bloodthirst trauma.
Yeah, he does look like Roman Reigns from the back. I stopped watching WWE by the time people like Roman Reigns came out, so... Yeah, I don't know any of the newer guys, but yeah. I have actually seen him. At least pictures of him, so I'm like, I can see the resemblance. Yeah, I need to try Deathstalker one more time. With the headbutt build. The others, I'm quite confident in. Deathstalker, I need a couple more runs. Did you just say Tribal Chief? Okay. Because yes, I happen to have his Tribal Chief makeup. Instead of the face tat, I can turn Kyle into Tribal Kyle. We could call him Trial. There. I'll give him his original hair with Tribal Chief. Let's go! That's the gun build, Scott Ace. That's the gun build. The gun build has a short cooldown on her too, because basically you just want to be able to sorry, not short cooldown on 2. No, incorrect, wrong. I don't use her 2 in any of the builds. Sniper build doesn't focus on cooldowns. The gun build has the shortest cooldown, but it does not focus on her number 2. You can use it if you want, but it will not help you. I'm just going to say that straight away. So unless you want to get a reactor and a specific weapon that's going to help you, you probably shouldn't be doing that. Just so you know. Of course it does, Petro. They've got a new event with daily tasks. Interesting. I think the update's coming out now. Yep, update's coming out now.
Finish this and reload, maybe. Oh, another Kyle. What's that, Kyle?
Here I come.
Oh, they just posted the event. I don't think the update's now.
Look at our squad, bro.
Oh my god, 4 times Kyle. This is great. This is the best squad ever. The squad has got this, man. The squad has got this. Whee! This is the Wii squad. Call this squad Nintendo Wii. Nintendo. Oh no! Damn. Sorry, got focused. Thank you. Now I gotta build up magnetic force again. Yeah. This is the one thing that I was concerned about with this. It just would not be suitable for fast building properly. Oh, he finally went into phase, okay. Here it is. The update, no, the update should be now. They've already posted the event, so I'm pretty sure the update will be around now. It's probably going to be very soon, in my personal opinion. Excuse me. I genuinely feel the update's going to be very, very soon. Go. Hit butt master. Call me the butt master. Heart attack. Look at them all trying to bomb. This is great. The Kyle way is spreading.
Here I come. Let's go. Let's go. I'm ready. Here I go.
Oh, I forgot he's immune. Whoops. Go on your way. Go on your way. Oh no. Wrong thing. I gotta say though, this is at least still super freaking fun. Heart attack! Damn. There we go, kamikaze headbutt right there. There's an update today, yeah. Yeah, the patch notes are not in the Discord yet, but I'll probably, like I said, I'll do the video after lunch or whatever. Easy peasy. Okay, that was actually pretty dope. Just because we had 4 Kyles. But yeah, a new update will be right now. I'm just gonna check the event, guys. So give me a second. Oh, it's an in-game event. Ah, nice.
Dude, I think that was like the sloppiest Deathstalker match I've ever been part of, but goddamn, that was chaotic fun.
It was chaotic fun, yo. It was.
What was the other Kyle skill? Were they all bombers? Right? We were all bombers.
Yeah, we're all bombers. Only I was the headbutter. Okay, let's do it again. That was good. That was good. I will have answers for you later, Jake. I cannot answer these right now. I'm going to complete my stream first, so do not ask anything about the new patch notes. Wait for my video. If you've got questions to ask, you can leave comments on YouTube later. All right, I have not read the patch notes. Please wait. My stream will end in 21 minutes. And then after that, I will happily, you know, work on the patch notes and all the other stuff with you guys and whatnot. It'll all be in a video after lunch. Save your questions till then. Do not ask any questions now. It is not a good idea.
And they have a
Ugly?
walk tightrope setup. Yeah, they have a walk tightrope setup.
How do you know?
They're consuming their skills, their health, HP.
Oh, maybe their masker setup. Could be.
Oh yeah.
Gotta wait. Okay, nice. Landed. And hopefully his skill ended. Yep, got the better cooldowns. Faster cooldowns, I mean.
I'm ready.
Oh, what the hell did I hit? There's no way. That's ridiculous. Sorry, guys. I have no idea what I hit right there. There's no way that's even possible. There was nothing there. I wasn't even turning or anything. Aw, that's just ridiculous. Damn, did not... Oh, I did get the faster cooldown. Phew! That was a very lucky moment. I think our cow should be called Grunt Force because all we're doing is just grunting constantly.
I'm ready. Charge. Here I come. Let's go.
Dude, I got stuck on Enzo temporarily. That amuses me greatly. Hit him. Dipping. Dipping dots. Right. That was not very cash money. I gotta be smart about this one. Come on! Ugh. He's probably gonna go frenzy soon. Oh no, he's not. He's not. He got a chance. He got a chance. Nice.
Oh, that was dirty. Back of the head. Go to sleep.
Lol. Nice job though. I mean, this
Go
is
frenzy too.
yeah. This is definitely way less efficient, but I will say it's not that horrifying. Okay. Very, very good. Very, very good. Okay, I will now head back to Albion. Since we got last 17 minutes, let me just have a look at this right now because I saw something disturbing in the patch notes thing. I was gonna wait till after stream to address it, but
Why
okay.
are you reading?
The first part immediately.
Interesting.
They nerfed normal difficulty content. What the hell? Bruh.
interesting UI hotfix for, or I mean, improvements for share and stuff for infiltration. It's interesting.
Dude, they buffed the perforator. Final masterpiece has been changed. Albion cavalry gun has been changed.
That gun.
I think the perforator change though is definitely a positive one. Looks interesting. Yeah, they didn't do any maintenance, so they've now made shot focus farmable, and Enzo's mods, these can, okay, farming destination for some modules have been added. Enzo's mods can now be farmable. Wow. And through combining as well, so you'll be able to get Enzo's mods through combining. Okay, I got a reason to combine now.
There goes all my duplicates that I deleted.
I guess if you want to complete your module collection, you can now.
Oh, but I did save my reds. Alright, I can get my Enzo hopefully. I'm gonna try that fast missile build that he has.
For which one? Oh, Enzo, yeah.
For Enzo, yeah.
Do it. You might find
Be a
something
running-
cool. I would
be
love
a
to see
running
it.
turret.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking of adding it with the skill speed modifier, and just go full cooldown and just go pew 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 with a with a missile on my shoulder. Be like a war machine light. That's what it is going to be.
Dude, I would love to see that though. I think that would be really cool.
I actually gotta build skill damage with Enzo.
They only nerfed normal mode, guys, so no weapon nerfs, that's for sure. Only buffs. Weapons and modules. The notation method for numerical calculations has been unified. They now changed where mods will show additive or percentage-based bonuses. Cool.
Hey, for the reactor implant,
Hmm.
do you see that one part? The only one skill power increase applies,
Yeah.
even if multiple conditions are present. What does that mean?
Meaning that you can't get more than one, like if it's got enduring legacy or whatever, and you enhance your reactor, then like, actually wait, sorry, let me just read that again. I just want to be sure in what I'm about to say. Oh, so you know how you get a weapon optimization condition? You can only get the skill power increase from 100% to 160% once. That's it. That's what they mean. So that means whether it has Enduring Legacy and Greg's both mounted on it, you can only have either Enduring Legacy or Greg's active at one point in time, which makes sense because you can only have one gun in your hands. So...
Oh,
yeah.
so you just apply which one? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
I mean, it's just working as per normal. I think they're just trying to word it so there's no confusion.
Sometimes these translations get all weird, you know. Hey bro, I'm gonna call it here for me.
Yep, sounds good.
Yep, I'll be lurking the stream. GG's, man.
All right, GG's, man. Thank you very much. I'm gonna end this myself soon. See you later, Arcane. I don't know whether or not Yujin will be OP, but I didn't see any changes for Yujin, at least not in this. Defend object could be recovered. They fixed an issue for Yujin, but I don't think they did anything else for Yujin. But the special ops defense, I will definitely test certain characters. I mean, Freyna's definitely going to be OP, so we'll probably see that happen.
I have an update available.
Yeah, as you should. Alright, ladies and gents, I will call it here, and then I'll go shoot my video. So, we will talk about all this ASAP. Y'all have a good one. Catch you all later, alright? Y'all will see me again. Not tonight, not tomorrow morning, tomorrow night, okay? I'm alternating the morning and night streams. Thank you guys for hanging out. Catch you on the next one. Y'all have a good rest. Nikki, you should get some rest. Arcane, feel better soon. You rest well. See y'all later, pals.